Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio custom Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. The global markets are on a wait and see mode today, waiting for the Federal Reserve decision जो करीब midnight के आसपास Indian Standard Time में release होगा. Expectation 25 basis point hike, and this should be the final hike from the Fed. उसके बाद a long pause and then possibly rate cuts around the end of the year. Now we have to see whether the Fed does something like the RBI and surprises the market with simply a pause and no hikes, because the Fed can jolly well do that. Rather than just hiking for the final time and then pausing, they can simply pause because there is a problem in the US banking sector, especially the regional banks. Kal bhi the banking stocks took a hammering, and because of which the credit flow in the economy is going to tighten. And that's something that's going to hurt economic growth. Housing sector is also under strain. तो ये सब देखते हुए, and yesterday the Joel's job openings का जो report था, that is also showing that the US job market is beginning to slow down. So considering all this thing, हो सकता है Fed may do spring a surprise and not hike. That possibility exists. अगर Fed वैसा करता है and then they sound neutral in their stance, then we could see a sell-off in the dollar. But if the Fed goes on with a hike and continues to sound hawkish, which looks unlikely that they will continue to sound hawkish even after a hike, then we could see a sell-off in the equities and a risk of rally in the dollar against the emerging markets. So इसके लिए, considering that the volatility has been exceptionally low in the currency market, and especially in USDINR, जहाँ पे realized and implied volatility दोनों is close to record lows, there could be a pickup in volatility after the Fed meeting, that is from tomorrow onwards. Now we know that the USDINR has been in a very narrow range for some time. 81.60 is a major support, and at the same time 82.20 and 82.40 are the major resistance levels. आज ahead of the Fed decision, we are not expecting much of a movement. We could see a lackluster trading between 81.60 on the down and 81.85 on the up. हो सकता है the range could be even narrower than that, maybe around 81.65-70 on the down and 81.85 on the up. So it's going to be basically a listless day. How to trade? You can do scalping for 5-6 paisa. Or if you are looking to short straddle strangles, it may not be much worthwhile because there is an event risk and we may not see the premiums fall much. So basically scalping can be the only trade which you can do in USDINR and also in EUR/INR and GBP/INR. So all of these currency could be range bound ahead of the Fed decision. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day.